Hello, welcome to Host Ghost Talks. My name is Tiffany. This is going to be a story I'm reading called Ghost Cat. There's this weird thing that happened to me and sometimes still happens. I don't know if you'll find it scary, but when I was like 8, my little sister and brother would sneak into my parents' room to sleep with them. And at the time, my other brother was a toddler, so he's sleeping with my parents. One night, I also went to sleep with my parents' room after a nightmare, and when I was looking for a spot to sneak in the bed because all my siblings were there, and there was one kid in the crib, small bed attached to my parents' bed for my youngest sibling, and 3 other kids next to my parents. That freaked me out as a kid because I only have 3 siblings, so my younger self just went to bed, went back to my room, and didn't sleep. I used to think it was just my brain that played tricks on me because I just had a nightmare, but it happened again when I was like 12. 2 of my siblings were playing in a room, and the other one was taking a shower. My dad was at work, and my mom was in the kitchen. I remember going to my parents' room, so I had to pass the living room, and I saw a kid laying on the couch. It was dark, so I just saw like the silhouette of a kid. I just rubbed my mouth. I ran to my mom, but didn't say anything because she's not really a believer. There's also a time when all of my siblings were sleeping at my aunt's when I was 14 or 15. I had a bunk bed at the time. The bottom one was like, it was like 3 a.m. and I was texting my friend on my phone and I would hear something moving on the top bed. I didn't get much scared because I had a cat, and to this day, he loves sleeping there. And there would be, for 20 minutes, what I assumed to be the cat, that not moving around on the bunk bed, but after a while, I found it weird. And I could see the mattress was like a bit more pressed down, and it would take like a kid laying in the bed to dip like that. Not a cat. For a few minutes later, I would feel my cat crawling on my bed. So if he was the one on the top bed, I would have heard him jumping off the bed to come down. It happened another couple of times that it wasn't really me seeing the kid. It was more like my father coming home and saying, "Oh, who's playing in the room?" But all 3 of us would be watching TV or something. That's pretty much it.